Hello guys, my name is Vitalii and today we wanna see how the payroll cluster in SAP works. Let me show you several examples what I mean. Let's say we have a transaction SE11 and there is a table where all payroll data is stored. You see the structure is pretty simple. We have a client, we have a payroll cluster, we have a sorting key. No, this one is sorting key and something else, and this is some variable data. Let's have a look what's inside. We click browse and we see that there are a lot of different rows, different data. Let's say for my country we would like to see this specific record. So we have a cluster, UR is for Russian payroll, and we have a sort key that consists of employee number, first 8 letters, and then sorting key or sequence number from payroll cluster, and some strange data which is actually packed, and we cannot see this through SE11 transaction. So if we go back to transaction PC pay result, employee number 6, and on the right side there is a sequence number 15, exactly the same data like we have seen just in PCL2 table. If you double click on this row, we can see that there are different internal tables which are stored in compressed mode in SAP, and every time we run any report, system just extracts the data from the cluster and then decompresses this data into those internal tables. The main table is RT results table. So here we can see all the wage types, their names and amounts, rates. This is the rate, this is number field. So generally multiplying one field to another, we can sometimes get amount number, and depends on the system logic how it was set up. But the main thing I want to tell you now is, and today, what is split and how does it work in SAP. You can see we have two headers, just one header with two rows, and if you click F1 on the field table on the actual row, you can see that it gives us some data. Click on the toolbox and there will be a structure and field name. Double clicking on the table name, you'll get to the RT table, payroll results, result table, and all the fields we see here. Let's say we have some employee with some wage types and there is a payment. In this case, system will create a new table called BT, bank transfer, and will create a new reference. We will store this reference exactly in the same field right here, which would refer to from the RT table to this bank table. Let me show you how it works in real life. I have this very same employee, number 6. We have BT table with payment information, like bank transfers, and the first column is 01. This is our reference ID. If you go back to RT table and find a wage type, like this one, cash payment, it has 01, you click F1, assignment of bank transfers. So it means that this specific wage type /557 cash payment with this 01 split refers to that BT table record number 1. Let's say we have some other table, other wage types, like this one, pension fund scale 01, national assignment indicator. I know that in Russia this national assignment indicator refers to the tax table. Double click, we can see this first record, and this is how the tax is calculated for this specific country, for this specific employee. Let's say we have somebody there was a good example. Well, not here. Let me show you one more trick. We want to assign specific cost center for the employee. We can do this in transaction PA30. Let's say we have the same employee number, and we have info type number 27, which refers us to the cost distributions. We want to distribute 40% of all costs to cost center ZZZ. We have it here. We go back, we go to the payroll simulation run, we select the same employee. Let's go to other period, it would be 2019, number 6, and we want to display log. We ran it, and we go all the way down to the final processing step, where we can actually see the same tables like you just seen in the PCPay result table. Input, here we go. RT table, VPBP table, BT, and we have two new tables, C0, C1. C0 we expanded. It's a table with cost assignments to different projects, cost centers, funds, orders, BBS elements, whatever. So we see we have the same record from info type 27 and 40%. It refers to the first row, 01. If you click F1 again, PC205 assignment. What's that? This is from the VPBP table, which stands for Workplace Basic Pay. So it combines all the info types like 0, 1, 2, 7, 8. And we can see that our cost center with those 40% refers to this first record. It has the same number. So it's saying that the whole pay period should be prorated with 40% and then posted on separate cost center. We have one more table, C1, and C1 we have different value. It's 4 digits, 001. Let's see what's that. If you go to RT table and then scroll down, there is a record saying that there is a info type with some wage type 92335, and it has reference to this, or they split, how they say in SAP, 0001. Click F1, you can see again, pointing to the cost accounting. What's that? This is actually the wage type I entered before when I was doing some demos for other courses. And if you go to the info type 15, we click view. Let's say there was the first period, so January 2019, and you see there is a cost assignment button. It says that on a specific amount of money or number of units, whatever we have here in the data field, for this wage type 29235 will be assigned to this cost center, or charged to this cost center when the actual postings will be ran. So having those splits, we can easily define and explain how we want to distribute different amounts of money or different data from one wage type to different things, like absences. Let's see if we have absence here. The same employee. Nope, no AB table. AB table, absences. So we have two absences here, 01, 02, different data, different periods, as you can see. And that means that in RT table, we should have some wage types which are assigned. Have a look, absence, assignment. So there should be some wage types assigned like those. So this specific gross income would refer and come from only from absence number 1, this from absence number 2. Right now don't pay attention that there are different, that the amounts are the same. Further in the schema it will be changed based on the way how the absence is calculated. Right now it's a sandbox. You see, so we can clearly see how much money will be spent on this specific absence in taxes, in earnings or deductions or whatever we want from the business logic. So this is actually it. This is how we can read the cluster, what are splits and how do they work. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And subscribe, I'll provide you much more videos once I see that you are actually interested in those. Thank you.